As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Phillies enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Taijuan Walker gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well on his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Popped him up, and this will land foul. Ready with another 0-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Still a warm 88 degrees at the outset of the broadcast tonight. The 1-2. Line to the right side, but foul. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Descalzo scoops it up. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's coming off a great month at the plate. In fact, he was named the National League Player of the Month, so he's just about the hottest thing going right now. We'll see if he keeps it up in this one.
First offering on its way. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's set. Here it comes. A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 19, Tommy Joseph.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. Line towards center field. Pollock will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Vince Velasquez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA. Sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Stepping in, Ketel Marte. First delivery to him on the way. To short. Crawford has it. And quickly there are two away.
Batting third, third baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No one aboard for him and two gone here in the first. Pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 0-2 once more. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. On to the second inning here in the desert with no score. Up next will be Nick Williams, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Grounded to short. Marte has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Goldschmidt has a play, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Tomas is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Jake Lamb standing in now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. Makes the play, one away. So striding forward now, David Peralta. First pitch coming, here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hard hit ball to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
Here's Yasmani Tomas.
Come on.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Diamondbacks down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in now, J.P. Crawford, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Soft liner to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning, but fortunately he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
The pitcher, Vince Velasquez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Crawford on at first, nobody out. Crawford's on the move. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not going to get him as he swipes second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Popped him up. Marte backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
So striding in, Odubel Herrera.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Riding in once again, Corey Spangenberg. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. For the Phillies here on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Here's the catcher Alex Avila. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's a high pop-up. Velasquez is there for it. One away. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Daniel Descalso, his lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Stepping in now, Taijuan Walker. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Diamondbacks come back to tie it on this solo home run. We're through 3 here in the Valley of the Sun, all tied at 1-1. Striding in, Tommy Joseph, as we begin the top of the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. High and deep to right. Peralta going back at the track, and that's up onto the walkway, way out of here. Tommy Joseph leaves the yard with a solo shot, number 14 on the season, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in now, Nick Williams. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Descalzo's tag is there, and he is out at second base. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Running hard, he's digging for second. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roy, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is Peralta. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Stepping in now, Vince Velasquez. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Odubel Herrera is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Inside here with a cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Line drive to center field. Pollard is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Phillies on top, 5-1. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Hit on the ground to third. Bronco fields it cleanly, and the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Jake Lamb standing in now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And he'll be back in standing up. Lamb leads off second with one gone in the inning. From the stretch. And he struck him out.
From left fielder number 24.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Tomas, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. We played 4. It's the Phillies 5 and the Diamondbacks 2. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in 3rd place in that department. Albert Suarez, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Tommy Joseph will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And there's one away. Up next will be Nick Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's short, hit hard. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Michael Franco. He made it to 3rd on a triple in his previous appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball's in for a strike. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Belted high in the air out to left. Tomas ranging back at the track. The wall. Gone. A two-run home run off the bat of Maikel Franco, number 14 on the season, and the lead is now 7-2. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Dero. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Standing in now, J.P. Crawford, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Into the box now, Vince Velasquez. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Marte gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run.
Fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Descalso is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way into.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, Albert.
Gerard Dyson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he takes strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down.
2 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Dyson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here it comes, and he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Randall Delgado takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 48.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Odubel Herrera. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, he's a .333 hitter. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. In now, Corey Spangenberg. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Marte fields it cleanly, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch coming, here it is. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Pollock, still ranging back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Into the box, Nick Williams. Opposite field to left. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well at late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his 2nd base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row, and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it?
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Phillies 10 and the Diamondbacks 2. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Here comes the first pitch.
That ball's foul.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Jake Lamb standing in now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Hoskins waits on it. And that retires the side. So 1-2-3. Lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Stepping up now, J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. From the stretch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1 home. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Peralta moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter.
At the plate, Odubel Herrera. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Crawford, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Count is 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Runners are at second and third with one down. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tomas is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. Phillies lead this one 12-2. Up next for Arizona, David Peralta.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Avila is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
1 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Stepping into the box, Daniel Descalso. It was a... Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Edelbray Ramos takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Herrera moving in. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run. Ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Phillies 12 and the Diamondbacks 3.
The right fielder, number 5. Nick Williams.
First pitch on its way. Hit to short. Marte has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting,
Standing in, Michael Franco. He went deep back in the fifth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Phillies down in order. They lead it big, though. It's 12-3. John Ryan Murphy will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the eighth.
Ryan Murphy.
In there, no balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And there's out number 2. Digging in, Ketel Marte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Franco is under it, and that's the third out. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Antonio Bastardo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-2 the count to Crawford. And now a pitch on the way. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted into center field. Pollock has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just whips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Herrera at second with 2 down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready now, Paul Goldschmidt starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So stepping in, Jake Lamb. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
In now, David Peralta. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Into the box now is Manny Tomas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
That last AB when he hit the home run, that was a decent changeup. It was down in the zone, but one of the problems when you have a good changeup like this pitcher does, hitters go up there and they kind of look for that changeup. So he's going to have to locate it a little bit better in this upcoming at-bat.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to first. Joseph brings it in. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 12-3 is the way this one ends. Philadelphia get their 100th victory of the season, best in the division. Not a surprise.